think your comfort zone is harmless because nothing is visibly breaking. No screaming, no chaos, no crisis, just you, repeating yesterday with better excuses. Same bed, same scrolling, same promises you start tomorrow. But here is what you refuse to see. Your comfort zone is not a resting place. It is a waiting room for the life you will never enter. And every day you stay in it, something inside you quietly gives up on you. Let's call it exactly what it is. You are not busy. You are not tired. You are not waiting for motivation. You are avoiding discomfort like it is your full-time job. You delay the workout because it feels heavy. You delay the skill because it feels confusing. You delay the change because it feels unfamiliar. And instead, you choose what is easy, what is known, what is safe, even if it is slowly shrinking your future. You are not stuck because life is hard. You are stuck because you have trained yourself to choose ease over growth every single time. You are stuck because you have trained yourself to choose ease over growth every single time. And deep down, you know it. That's why every night, when it's quiet, your mind gets loud. Because comfort doesn't silence regret, it amplifies it. Now tell yourself you are fine again. Go ahead. Here is the truth your mind keeps dodging. Human behavior is shaped by reinforcement. Neuroscience calls it the dopamine loop. You repeat what gives you immediate relief, not what gives you long-term reward. That is why your phone wins over your future. That is why distraction beats discipline. Not because you are broken, because you are trained. And every time you choose comfort, you strengthen that loop. So the gap is not talent. It is not intelligence. It is not opportunity. It is tolerance. The person you want to become is not waiting for more knowledge. They are waiting for your ability to endure discomfort without escaping it. And right now, that version of you feels like a stranger, but only because you keep abandoning them. You keep telling yourself you will start when you are ready, when you feel confident, when you feel certain, when the fear disappears. But notice what that really means. It means you are waiting for discomfort to disappear before you act, and that day will never come. A person stuck in this loop spends months preparing for a gym they never enter, a business they never launch, a skill they never practice. Readiness is not a feeling. It is a result of action you keep avoiding. Here is your move. Do the thing before you feel ready. Not big, not perfect, just immediate. 10 minutes of the task you keep delaying, today. No negotiation. Because readiness is built, not found. So the question is, are you waiting for permission, or are you finally moving? You think comfort is neutral. It is not. It is addictive. Every time you choose scrolling over effort, your brain gets a small hit of relief, and relief becomes a habit faster than discipline ever does. That is why you can sit for hours doing nothing meaningful but feel too tired to do one difficult thing. Your brain is not resisting work. It is chasing ease. Comfort is not protecting you. It is training you to tolerate less of yourself. Action is simple but uncomfortable. Remove one comfort trigger today. One app, one distraction, one escape route. Force friction into your easy habits. Because if your life is easy to waste, you will keep wasting it. So the question is, are you building discipline or feeding addiction? Picture this. There is a version of you 5 years ahead, sharper, stronger, more capable, respected, focused. Now look closer. That version only exists if you survive the discomfort of becoming them. But every time you avoid effort today, you delete a piece of that person. Missed workout, deleted potential, skipped study, deleted skill, avoided risk, deleted opportunity. Your future self is not guaranteed. It is being written, or erased, by what you do right now. Here is your action. Write one task your future self would beg you to do today. Then do it immediately. No thinking, no delay. Because you are not just building a future. You are deciding whether one survives. So the question is, who are you deleting with your excuses? This is the part where most people feel resistance. Because hearing this is not easy. You might feel defensive. You might feel tired. You might feel like this is too much. And honestly, that makes sense. Change always feels like pressure before it feels like progress. But that is exactly why most people stay stuck. Not because they don't know what to do, but because they refuse to sit in the discomfort long enough to become someone new. And here's the harsh part. Nobody is coming to make this easier for you. You keep waiting for motivation. But motivation is a visitor. Discipline is a resident, and the doorway between them is discomfort. Every disciplined person you admire is not stronger than you. They are just more willing to stay in discomfort without escaping it. You see their results, not their resistance. Discipline is not what you do when you feel strong. It is what you do when you feel like quitting. Here is your action. Pick one habit you always abandon halfway. Then commit to doing it for just 5 minutes today. Not forever. Just 5 minutes. Because discipline is not built in intensity, it is built in repetition under discomfort. So the question is, will you train escape or endurance? You don't just say, "I'm lazy sometimes." You identify as someone who can't stay consistent. That label is doing more damage than your circumstances ever could, because identity dictates behavior faster than motivation ever will. If you believe you are someone who avoids discomfort, you will always find proof for it, and your life will obediently match your identity. Here is your action. Stop saying what you are. Start acting like what you want to become, not once, repeatedly. One disciplined action today is not about the task, it is about identity repair. So the question is, who gave you permission to define yourself so small? Now stop thinking about habits for a second. Think about identity. Who are you actually becoming right now? Not who you claim to be. Not who you wish you were. Who your daily behavior is shaping. Because every choice is casting a vote for the person you will be. You want to be disciplined. Then you must become someone who does not negotiate with comfort. You want to be successful? Then you must become someone who tolerates discomfort longer than others. You want respect? Then you must become someone who respects their own word first. Imagine waking up tomorrow and not negotiating with your feelings. You move, even when it is heavy. Especially when it is heavy. You sit with discomfort like it is part of the process, not a signal to stop. That version of you is not fictional, but it cannot survive in the same environment that is currently killing it. So the question is simple. Are you willing to become someone you do not recognize yet? Today is not about inspiration. It is about interruption. One interruption of your pattern. Right after this video ends, you will feel the pull to return to comfort, to delay, to distract. Do not negotiate with it. Pick one thing you have been avoiding for days. One task, one action, one uncomfortable step, and do it immediately after this. Not after rest. Not after motivation. After decision. Your future will not change when you understand this message. It will change when you obey it, because knowledge without action is just self-deception in a smarter form. And you are done lying to yourself. Not tomorrow, not next week, now. One move, one break from comfort. One proof that you are still in control. And listen closely. The moment you start choosing discomfort on purpose, your entire life starts to bend in your direction. Not because life gets easier, but because you finally get stronger than your excuses.